It appears Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson finally got his wish today as absolute chaos erupted outside a Chicago area ICE facility Friday morning when federal agents deployed tear gas and pepper spray on protesters, including Democrat politicians trying to block immigration enforcement. And this comes just one day after Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson called police, and I'm quoting, a scum and a sickness that needs to be eradicated. All of that happened in a heated exchange that's now gone viral. We did a video on that yesterday. Check it out. So what do you guys are about to see is going to shock you. It's ICE agents in full riot gear advancing through clouds of chemical weapons while elected officials and protesters scatter from the chaos that they helped create. But what they're hiding you is going to shock, guys. I want you to see it. We're going to show you the clip. This isn't just about immigration anymore, folks. This is about local politicians directly defying federal law and putting agents in danger. So here's my question to you, conservatives and anybody else watching. Should mayors who call police scum and a sickness that needs to be eradicated, should they be trusted to protect law and order in their cities? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because what happens next changes everything for immigration enforcement in America. So we're going to break down exactly what went down in Broadview, Illinois, and why this story keeps getting worse. So my name's Tom. I'm with the Daily Beltway. I'm also publisher of the Illinois Review and a White House correspondent for the Next News Network. Guys, we're a growing channel, and every like, comment, and subscription helps us grow and bring you guys the stories the mainstream media just isn't going to cover. We're going to get right to it. Check this out. Strong language. And there's later in the video, there's people that are saying that they wish the ICE agents' kids would not be on this earth, especially after Charlie, which just happened. This is why. You are a fucking Nazi, you bitch! How do you fucking sleep tonight? Nazis! You are Nazis! Go back through every single clip of the Democrats saying that the Republicans are Nazis, and this is what these people are doing. Those guys are fomenting violence. We'll save that for the final thought. So the Broadview Detention Facility at 1930 Beach Street became a war zone Friday morning when dozens of protesters formed human blockades to prevent ICE vehicles from exiting during President Trump's Operation Midway Blitz enforcement campaign. And federal agents repeatedly warned the crowd to disperse, but Democrats refused to move, including Evanston Mayor Daniel Biss. Let's get him on the face. We got him on the screen. He was participating in his second consecutive week of illegal ICE obstruction. And when ICE agents attempted to clear the exits, protesters doubled down on their resistance, leading to the deployment of tear gas and pepper spray bullets that sent the crowd scattering in all directions. Video footage shows agents in riot gear advancing through billowing clouds of chemical weapons, while activists who moments before were chanting about resistance suddenly found themselves running from the consequences of their actions. They were in the FA portion. They just found out, guys. But here's where it gets really interesting, folks. Congressional candidate Kat, I can't even pronounce the last name, Abughazaleh, was physically confronted and pushed to the ground by federal agents, and now she's claiming First Amendment violations. So here's my question for the patriots watching. If you illegally block federal law enforcement from doing their legal job, should you expect to get the kid glove treatment just because you're a Democrat politician? Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments, and what you guys think about politicians crying victim after they break federal law. And the timing of this confrontation is absolutely crucial, because it just happened 24 hours after Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson made headlines by calling police scum and a sickness that needs to be eradicated during a heated exchange with law enforcement representatives. And then Johnson then signed an executive order directing Chicago police to collaborate with protesters organizing against federal enforcement officers. It's insane, guys. And he's setting up this direct confrontation with federal authority. And social media exploded with this viral footage as users share competing narratives about what really happened. And one video by Chicago One Ray shows ICE agents being, assaulted by a paid left-wing mob, and calls for President Trump to federalize the Illinois National Guard to protect federal agents from radical leftists. And this is where it all changes again, guys. This isn't just about one facility in Broadview. This is about sanctuary cities across America directly challenging federal immigration enforcement while their mayors attack the very concept of law and order by calling police scum. And Governor J.B. Pritzker condemned ICE actions, calling the use of tear gas and physical violence against them peaceful. He said that was peaceful. You saw some of that. It was unacceptable. But here's what he's not telling you. Obstructing federal officers is a felony offense, and ICE has indicated that they will pursue charges against those who interfered with operations. Go after that mayor. And my second question for you guys watching, should there be consequences for elected officials who participate in illegal blockades of federal facilities? Let me know in the comments because it's such a big deal. So if you guys got value from this news update, please tap subscribe. My opinion is next. This whole thing is just insane. I can't even process like how far off the left has gone on this. And they're saying that police are scumbags and they're an infection that needs to be eradicated. Let that sink in. These are the same people that are supposed to be protecting millions and millions of their citizens. And they're not doing that because the corruption and their deep-seated hatred for law enforcement is so far ingrained into their system and how they do things that there is no other alternative for them. If they are pro-police and they're anti the BLM riots that happened for all those years. All this thing, the Democrats need to calm their rhetoric down. You saw that they're calling people Nazis. They're calling it's not a Nazi enforcement to get people they're enforcing federal law. I have nothing else to say on this because it's so absurd that I have to sit here and defend enforcing federal laws and federal enforcement and saying that the people deserve to be safe. And somehow that is counter public opinion. It's insane. F those guys.